Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. All right, I am streaming now. All right, today I'm going to be supporting this giant blood, uh, warrior. I'm trying to remember the name. Giant blood berserker leader, and this is a 75mm model. I'm just checking my Discord real quick. All right. I'm going to open my Discord, so if one of my friends wants to pop in and talk while we are live, we can do that. Okay. All right. Like I was saying, I'm going to support this giant blood berserker leader. Um, there are a lot of things I don't like about this model. Um, there's all kinds of little itty bitty things inside these skulls on his back. They're not very good. When I've already done this model at a regular miniature scale, and it was a pain in the butt. And now with it being bigger, it should be easier to support. But let's go out and give it a try. This is going to be quite a while, but and I usually work from the bottom going up. So let's see how this is going to go here. And I'm going to start with I've already done my searching for islands. This is already set. What I usually do is for Mars 2 at 0.02. Um, this is so that supports are going to hit everywhere that most people will do. Most people paint at 0.05 or 0.03. So if somebody decides to make it a little bit better, it's still going to have the good support quality. All right, go ahead and start. I'm going to start on the bottom here at a low point, and I'm going to start with a medium. I have custom settings here. I'm going to go start. All right, I'm going to change my raft style because if I go like here with this one, when you try to edit this kind of round bottom thing's in the way. So by doing this, changing it to this, it's out of the way. You're able to go in and move the supports. I've got the pro version of Lychee. So now I start at like the lowest point of the model, and I'm using and if you're looking at it from the side, you're seeing them supporting at the lowest point of the model. So that's where the edge starts building. So that's where I'm starting at here. Sometimes I tend to make it very dense along this very first edge, but that's what I see as the point of first failure. Now you can, a lot of people do auto support, which is fine maybe for a quick print, but I've always found that auto supports are not very good. And even in Lychee and I always find that you have much more control, even though it might take a little bit of time. You get better printed models when you do it by hand, like I do. And it's not a fast process by any means. I'm just checking to see if my friend Jose is going to join us for the live stream. All right. And if you didn't know already, my name's Michael, and I go by the Arcane Gearsmith, and I do the supports for Mammoth Factory Games. This is one of their models for August that I'm working on. Oops, I accidentally launched Steam. Whoop. Uh, Hold on a second. I'm just letting. All right, let's get back to it here. Nope, accidentally hit Blender. It's been a little rough. I'm gonna save, and then I'm going to quit and restart Lychee. All right, much better. Okay, let's see here. Hello, how are you? right, good. No, it should be live. You should be able to see what I'm doing. And you should. I think your audio is going through to it as well, or it
Through
should be.
the live, through the live streaming, or
Yeah, for the live streaming. No, it should be live. You should be able to see what I'm doing. And you should. I think your audio is
that's
going
funny.
through to it as well,
I say hello in the
or it
through
should be.
the live, through the live streaming, or
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
on
go
on
ahead.
YouTube.
I think. Yeah, on YouTube. Go ahead. You should be able to see what I'm doing. And just adjusting the levels
That's
a little
funny.
bit.
I say
Nice.
hello in the
Are you hearing
through
yourself on the live
the
stream
live,
with like a
through the
delay?
live streaming, or
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
on
go ahead.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, on YouTube. Go ahead. Good. Just adjusting the levels
That's
a little
funny.
bit.
I say
Nice.
hello in the
Are you hearing
through
yourself on the
the
live stream?
live.
Yeah, there is a delay, but I can hear myself.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
the-
there's a delay. Go ahead. Good. Just adjusting the levels
That's
a little
funny.
bit. So
I
I'm
say
playing
hello
around
in
here
the
with the supporting, and then
yeah, there is
but
a delay, but I can hear myself.
yeah,
In
yeah,
the-
there's a delay. And then I'm doing a I've made these, so I got the start getting started. So I'm playing around here with the, and then I've got the be right
yeah, there is
back.
a delay, but I can hear myself.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
the-
there's a delay. And then I'm doing a so I've made these.
Starting to
It,
support this guy.
it's
Nice.
funny hearing you. I hear you. I hear both of us talking in
Mm.
delay. It's really weird. Be right
Yeah, there is
back. I need to figure out
a
how to
delay,
make that
but
not
I
work.
can hear myself. I just turned it off YouTube, so I can
So I've made
the audio. Starting to
okay.
support this guy.
It's
Nice.
funny hearing you. I hear you. I hear both of us
In that
talking in
way,
delay. It's really weird.
I can watch the
I need to
stream,
figure
I
out
can
how
watch
to
the
make that
chat,
not work.
but I don't
I
have
just
the
turned it
delay
off YouTube.
The audio.
happen. So I can, yeah,
That's fine.
the
I need to
audio.
figure all this. I need
Starting
to
to
figure the
support
streaming
this
stuff
guy.
out. That's what the streaming's for. To kind of see how it works.
In that way, I can, yeah, I can watch the stream, I can watch the it's a good chat, move, but I don't
I
have
just
the
turned it off
delay
The
YouTube.
audio.
happen. So I can, yeah,
That's fine.
the
I need to
audio.
figure
I'm
all
right
this. I need to
now.
figure the streaming stuff out. That's what the
I
streaming's
just
for.
finished
To see how it
eating.
works.
In that
I'm
way,
really
I can,
full.
I
Yeah,
can watch the
Don't you
stream.
have
I
an,
it's
can
a,
watch
it's
the
a
an
good
chat,
arepa?
move.
but I don't
Oh,
have
no,
the delay.
arepa in the morning right now.
Yeah.
Um, we had chicken with
I'm
rice
right now.
and sweet potato
I just
and
finished
salad with
eating.
tomato and
I'm really
avocado
full. Yeah.
and
Don't you have
cilantro.
It's a
So
good move.
yeah,
Oh,
really nice
arepa
stuff,
in the
but
morning right now.
uh,
Oh, I see
really
that
we had
the
chicken with
you said
rice
hello there, like
and sweet
the chat's
potato
working, so that's good.
and
I can see
salad with
that.
tomato and
I'm really
yeah, I
full.
wanted to say hello through the chat on YouTube, so you can have
Yeah, I
uh,
haven't.
Oh,
really nice
arepa
stuff.
in
Your
the
first
morning
people saying
right
hello there.
now.
I was trying to share
I
my
see that the
your stream
you said hello there,
with
like
some
Sweet
friends
the chat's
here.
potato
working, so that's good.
and
I can see
salad with
that.
So if
tomato
someone is online and want to
yeah, I wanted to say hello through the chat
hang
on
out and
YouTube.
say hello, that would
So
be
you can
cool.
have
Yeah, I
Uh,
haven't.
really
so you
nice
can have
stuff,
your
Nice.
first
but
people saying hello there.
really nice
I was
stuff.
trying to
But
share my
saying hello there.
your stream. I was trying to share
With
my
some
your
friends here.
stream with some
So if
friends
someone
here.
is online and want to
Yeah, I wanted to say
so if
hello through the
someone
chat.
is
Hang
online and
out
want
and say
to
hello, that would be
say
cool.
hello through the chat
Hang
on
out and
YouTube.
say hello, that would
So
be
you
cool.
can have your first people saying hello there. So you can have
Your
to
first
share
people
my
saying hello there.
your stream.
I was trying
Your
to
first
share
people
my
saying hello there.
your stream
I was trying to share
with
Oh
my
my
some
gosh,
friends
you're
here.
so overlapping on audio.
So
It's
if someone is
crazy.
online and want to hang out and say hello, that would
so
be
you
cool.
can have
Hang out and say hello, that
Oh
would be
my
cool.
gosh, I think I have like multiple copies of the
I
stream
was
going, and
trying to
it's like
share my
and it's
I was
duplicating what
trying
you're
to share
saying. Oh
my
my gosh,
your
you're
stream
so overlapping on audio.
by 10 times.
Yeah, it's like crazy. Okay.
hang out and say hello.
Hello, Michael.
Oh gosh, I think I have like
Hi,
multiple
Gecko.
copies of the stream going, and it's like, oh, my daughter's on here. Oh my gosh, you're so overlapping on audio.
Why 10 times?
Yeah, it's like crazy.
Ah, Megan is there.
Yeah, I'm
Hello,
trying
Megan.
my live stream,
Michael,
Megan,
Michael,
and
Michael.
everything's kind of crazy
Hi,
audio.
Gecko.
Trying to figure it out. Oh, sorry, I haven't responded to your message yet, Megan. I just saw the text.
Why 10 times?
Yes,
Yeah, it's like crazy.
Ah, Megan is there.
Yeah, I'm
Hello,
trying
Megan.
my live stream,
Michael,
Megan,
Michael,
and
Michael.
everything's kind of crazy
Hi,
audio.
Gecko. Say hello there too.
Oh, sorry, I haven't responded to your message yet, Megan. I just saw the text.
Why 10 times?
Yes, Ah, Megan is there.
Yeah, I'm
Hello,
trying
Megan.
my live stream, Megan.
Let me check.
Everything's kind of crazy
Hi,
audio.
Gecko. Say hello there too.
Oh, sorry, I haven't responded to your message yet, Megan. I just saw the text.
Why 10 times?
Yes,
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
Ah,
The
Megan is
audio
there.
echoes. I got to figure that out because that's not very good.
Let me check. Hi, Gecko. Say
I
hello
think
there too.
if I turn, I wonder if I turn it off. I think that makes. Hello.
Why you're having the duplicated?
I've got to figure out the audio. It's kind of crazy.
Mm.
So, anyway.
Let me check here. I will turn on my stuff. Air conditioning
Why you're
unit,
having the duplicated?
which was
I've
turned
got
it
to figure out
off.
the audio. It's kind of crazy.
Mm.
So, I have a new microphone coming. Okay, well, I got a microphone, and then my wife said I should just get the one that my son
I will
has.
turn on my
So,
stuff. Air
Why
conditioning
you're
unit,
having the duplicated?
which was
I've got
turned
to
it
figure
off.
out the audio. It's kind of crazy.
Mm.
So, I have a new microphone coming.
So
Okay,
you
well, I
order
got a microphone,
one on
and then my
Amazon,
wife
right?
said I should just get the one that my son
I will
has.
turn on my
Nice.
stuff. Air
Why
conditioning
you're
unit,
having the duplicated?
which was
I've got
turned
to
it off.
figure out the audio. It's
I
kind of
want
crazy.
to get one,
I have a
one
new
of those.
microphone
Maybe
coming.
not a dynamic one,
So
but
you order
condenser.
one on
And then my
Amazon,
wife
right?
said I should just get the one that my son has. I'll send you the link.
Nice.
So,
Air
Why
conditioning
you're
unit,
having the duplicated?
which was turned it off.
I want to get one of those. Maybe not a dynamic one,
So
but
you order
condenser.
one on Amazon, right?
I got one called
Nice.
the HyperX Quadcast.
I
The
want to
HyperX
Mm-hmm.
get
Quadcast S
one of
is
those.
the one
Maybe
that
not a
my
dynamic
son
one, but
has, so I got it.
condenser.
It's a condenser. I got one called that I can adjust.
Nice.
The
Nice.
HyperX Quadcast. Show you here.
I
The
want
Mm-hmm.
HyperX
to get
Quadcast S.
one of
I'll
those.
show you on the
Maybe
stream.
not a dynamic
My son
one, but
has,
Hey.
so I got it.
condenser.
It's a condenser.
Let me check.
I
Let me
got
check.
one called that I can adjust. Um,
Nice.
this is this
Because
is
there's
this
a
is the one
delay.
that this is the one that I have coming. Show you here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Quadcast S. I'll show you on the screen.
Okay.
But I did order another one that came
Let me
today
check. Let
that
me check.
I think I'm gonna do a
Because
different
there's
one.
a delay.
This is the one that I have
Mm.
coming. Show you here.
Yeah, the HyperX Quadcast sRGB.
And then I did get this one, but I'm gonna use the HyperCast instead. I got this one today. I actually have it. So, but I'm gonna return
Nice.
this and then use the other one because
Mm.
the other one's better.
Yeah, the
Okay.
HyperX Quadcast sRGB.
And then I did get this one, but I'm gonna use the
Oh, this
instead.
you will
I
be
got
using
this
this
one
other
today. I
one,
actually
the
have it.
Maono XLR
But I'm
USB.
gonna return
Nice.
this and then no,
Nice.
I'm gonna be using the Quadcast instead though.
Okay.
Okay, the Quadcast instead of the
I did
Maono.
get this one, but I'm gonna use
This
I
you
got
will
I
be
got
using this other one, the Maono XLR
but I'm
USB.
gonna return
Nice.
this
Nice,
and then no,
nice.
I'm gonna be using the Quadcast instead though.
Okay.
Okay, the Quadcast instead of the Maono.
I don't know how. I think I'm hearing you. I don't know if it's
This
your over
you will be
your
using this
thing
other
or
one,
my thing.
the
I have no idea.
Maono XLR USB. You're hearing me
Nice.
twice?
I th- I think I just solved it. I just turned off the audio on my live stream.
I did the same.
Oh, now it's not bugging the hell out of me. That's good.
Yeah,
It was like I was hearing everything like 4 times. I'm like, stop repeating myself.
yeah, it's really funny. I had to turn it off also because I was hearing myself. It's really weird hearing
Right.
yourself at the same time that you are talking, so it's very distracting.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that the audio is going mainstream. Yeah. Say something.
Something.
Okay. I was making sure the audio is going through because I'm still trying to figure out OBS here. All right.
No trouble.
Because I have OBS up on one screen and then I've got my main screen with the supports I'm doing.
Nice.
Mm.
It looks really cool. And I see that the YouTube chat is also being displayed
Yep.
in the stream, which is really nice.
Mm.
Similar to Twitch.
So this
Really
this
similar.
this this layout is actually made for League of Legends, and, and I kind of changed it all up, added my logo in and stuff so that it looks different.
Nice. And the background is the image that you have license for, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
I have the license for the background art, so I mean I can turn that
nice.
off. You can see that's the artwork.
In the cover of your adventure model,
That's
the
the
PDF.
cover of the book, the short story book I wrote. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Yeah. Cool. That's really nice.
oh, I'm glad, Megan, that it sounds better. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the problem was, and that's it. I figured it out. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I know my son Avery streams his games and stuff, and
Nice.
I bought the same microphone as him, Megan. Amber told me to. Um, so now I know at least it'll work. This is just using my microphone for my headset, and I think it'll sound a little bit clearer. I don't think it's going to sound out. I mean, it's supposed to be really nice, but I don't. For what I'm doing, I think it'll be more than enough. So, Jose, how are things going with designing?
Working on. By the way, Megan is asking if about a short story book. You should tell her it's the short adventure module that you wrote.
No, no, I wrote 2 short stories. I'll send you the book, Megan. I'll send it in Discord. Is that all right? Give me a second. Give me a minute. I got to figure out my process for doing that. Hold on. I have it on my Google Drive.
I don't know, but I feel from here that you are like an octopus right now with a lot of windows. OBS and Lychee and Discord.
I've got lots of stuff going on. Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
lots of stuff, and that's what I have to get used to.
yeah.
Because
It's
when
part
you
of the.
watch streamers, they switch between stuff all the time. It's like, oh, and
Mhm.
they'll go and look at a website, or oh, they'll go and do this.
Yeah, it's
It's like
multitasking.
yeah, like crazy. All
Yeah.
right. Uh,
New stuff, but you will get used to that very fast.
all right. Megan, where are you, Megan? All right, let's try it this way. All right, Megan, I sent you the book or the file. It's 2 short stories. It's about 50 pages. Megan,
Oh,
you can actually be on the live stream if you go into my Discord. Are you on my Discord?
I was about to ask that I see you have latest sponsor, latest keeper, super chat, and subscribers. Those are active. You have
All right.
sources going to those buttons.
Say that again.
I see you have the latest sponsor, latest
Yeah,
keeper or
that's
finder.
part of the Streamlabs things, and they um, so for instance in chat if Megan, I made that book a couple years ago. I'm sorry, I forgot all about it. She asked me. I feel bad because she keeps saying, "When are you gonna write your novel?" And I forgot to give her the short stories. Feel bad. Um, but yeah. Um, anyway, I was talking with David today, and
How is he doing?
he's
He
doing
must be
good. We
super
were in a
busy.
meeting. He was in a meeting. Yeah, he's super busy. He just did a really big dragon for Mammoth, and then I should be getting that soon to support. It's gonna be a really.
Wow, nice.
It's gonna be really big.
I can imagine it must be huge.
Yeah,
This
it's their biggest dragon, I think. Um, they did Bahamut, which I know you don't know, but it's one of the D&D dragons, and that was a pretty big dragon. But this one is pretty huge. I just have to wait for it to be cut up into the smaller pieces so that I can support them. Um, so I've gone around the edge on this base, and now I'm going to, on this leading front, I'm going to use some light supports and just kind of reinforce along the leading edges so that it doesn't resin droop.
Hmm.
So if anybody comes later asking what the hell I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. It's weird having to talking to you and then having to like say, oh, if you watch my stream later, that's what this is. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's part of the new process of you streaming. It's cool that you have now the setup. I have to learn how to do streaming with OBS. I will try to install it and test it, but
Wow.
I mean, I
I,
have technically I have two screens with the pen display and the my monitor. Maybe when
you
I
can
am
just
doing a
you can just minimize the OBS and then switch back and forth.
Hmm.
But the second screen really helps because I can look and
Yeah, you can have
I
many
have the
things that
live I have the
you're
live
running at the
stream up
same time.
on one on my small monitor, and then on the big monitor, which is the one that's getting streamed,
Mm.
um, I can kind of control what's on that. And then anything I don't necessarily, you don't need necessarily to see OBS while I'm streaming, so it's on the second monitor. And the sad thing is, this is a big screen, but it's a lower resolution than my other monitor is. My other monitor is a 4K monitor, and this one's just a regular. This is an old, just a TV that I'm using.
720p or
No, it's
1080p?
a 1080p. It's a 1080p. It's a Sony Bravia. It's like a 48-inch TV that I
Not
use. So
bad.
I'm really close to this. It's really big. As I'm seeing it huge, really big. So
Yeah, it is like 32 inches or
it's
40,
48 inches.
48. Whoa.
So it's
Yeah, it's
over.
the thing
It's like a meter and a quarter. It's
yeah,
pretty big.
when you have 1080 but at 40 inches, 48 inches, I mean, is you have less DPI.
Yeah, I know, but I for when I want to zoom in really close on my um, screen and see like where stuff is for supporting, it really helps because it's nice and big. I've been thinking about upgrading to a 4K TV screen, but
Those
that's not
are
necessary, but it might be
this
nice.
is like $300, right? For something like that.
Yeah, it's like under 300 for. I could probably get one for about 225 ish, and it's not the what is it called? It's not. It doesn't have a high refresh rate. I think it's 75 hertz refresh rate, so I could still do it at 60 frames a second, like playing games and stuff. I don't. I
Good,
I
perfectly.
for when I play games. I mean, you know the games I play anyway. It's things like
Yeah, it's
Starfield and
you don't need
Horizon Zero going on or something.
unless you are doing esports, you don't need that kind
I'm
of
not doing
tech.
that crap. My son can do that for me. He's good. He's more than good enough to do that stuff. I hear him cussing from the other room while he plays, so I know that he's mad at the other people. Like, what the hell are they doing?
If you're
He was
playing
complaining the other
Fortnite,
day. It was so funny. He's like, he put me in a room, and I was better than everybody else. And then they put me in the room with all these people that didn't know what the hell they were doing. It was so funny. But my son's been working on our kitchen, doing some of trying to finish some more of the remodel because we added another cabinet
Okay.
in our dining room. There's like this little wall that's separate by itself right before we go down the hallway. And my
Mhm.
son's added a counter and a couple of cabinets, and it's almost all done. Except
Nice.
he was just frustrated yesterday working on it.
Here, my parents were doing uh kitchen stuff too. They bought top a kitchen top. So the ones that are made of steel and gas cooking top. We needed a new one, and they bring it that stuff, and it's really cool.
We've got yeah we upgraded the whole kitchen when they did the remodel. This right before Christmas they started and got most of it done. There's still a few little things that need to be done, but for the most part it's done. They just put in a new hood over the stove with the little fans and lights,
Nice.
and then it's different having a dishwasher instead of me having to do dishes all the time. I mean, I still have to clean off the dishes and put them in the dishwasher, but that's I'll have to sit and
Hey.
wash the dishes all the time.
It's less work to do. That's nice.
So like I said, I'm supporting this edge so that it doesn't droop, and it's just the leading edge. I'm not going all the way around. I'm
Mm.
just doing the leading edge that where the supports
First
start,
one.
and then that way it's supported two sides. It's this is the main row, and then this is the secondary row.
Mm.
The video is delayed for you. I know. I'm sorry.
Don't worry,
All right.
I can follow through what you are saying. I see the
Technically,
section.
I could stream to Discord and you can watch it there instead. But there's less lag with Discord. But
Yeah, it's because it's directing the call, I think. And when
well,
you
because
are doing
what it's doing is it goes out online, looks for like the background, and then comes back and then puts the background there, and then it's
there's
sending video. So it's doing
a,
the OBS is doing all
there's
kinds
a
of
lot of
stuff
yeah.
back and
There
forth.
is a longer way that the signal have to go through before reaching it here
Yeah, lots of
instead of going direct through the Discord.
Hmm. Hmm.
Maybe if you will be streaming with guests, maybe you can host the stream directly on Discord and stream the Discord to OBS to YouTube. So you have that real-time experience, and you give to the stream directly to YouTube. So you just have to turn off the stream audio on YouTube, but the people that will be listening the streaming will be experiencing something sort of real time for them at least.
In the Discord, you mean? Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, if you have guests, you do everything on Discord. I think
Yeah, I
or
would do everything in Discord, and then um, I had to figure
just
that
an
out.
idea that I think maybe it can help. So you don't have the echoes of everyone.
Well, that's only because I was listening and having everything up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back in and fill this part in later, but I'm not doing that right now. Like I said, I work starting from the bottom going up.
Because we are in the live stream, I will talk about this topic using code name instead of the name of the real person. Did the goblin had his machine fixed?
No, I left. What's his name? I left Reese a message. No, I haven't heard back from him. Reese is our friend who does miniatures based on a place far, far away. Um,
All figures.
yeah, faux figures. It makes him. He's really awesome at making creatures and all kinds of fun stuff. He's having a little computer problems at the moment, though. His, I think his computer got what was that? What was it? Was it a power surge?
Hmm. I hope that failure gets fixed for him really soon, with God's help. Not fun to have the machine damaged.
Drive. I'm not talking. Sorry. Hey,
Uh,
David.
yeah, David is here. Oh, I mean,
All right, Megan. I sent you the stuff on your phone. All right. Anyway, if you want to join the chat, you can go in to my Discord, David, and join the tavern, and you could be in the chat.
he can be in live stream also.
That's what I
By
was just saying.
nice, exactly that. He's
Not much,
asking.
David. You didn't miss a lot. We were just kind of chatting. My daughter's here. She's watching. Um, I gave my daughter the same short story as I gave you this morning, which is funny. You can, Jose, you can just go to Drive and get the short story if you want it because it's already there. That's where I'm
Cool.
getting.
Let me check the.
It's under tag. It's in the Three Amigos under tag.
Okay.
Tag is the arcane gearsmith. That's why it's tag.
Mm, okay. project or the Exile and Oblivion?
I don't remember. I have to look. There we go. If I go to Drive, I go to Three Amigos, under Tag, and it Tales from the World of Eos, and that's it. Hello,
Okay.
David. Is that you?
Yes.
How's it look? How's the stream look?
Good. That's
Saludos,
good.
David.
Hey, ¿qué
Hello.
pasó?
¿Qué pasó? ¿Todo bien? Doing an
uh,
Span English streaming with
Paquín.
Michael.
Oh, of course.
We had talked about the English Spanish thing this morning too. That's pretty
Mm.
fun. Um,
Now you are frozen on YouTube. I don't know if this
I
is.
wasn't doing anything
Oh,
for a
okay,
second,
okay, okay,
and
okay,
now
okay.
I'm going. So if there's a delay on YouTube, so it's like a 3 or 4 second delay or something like that, and then um, it goes. But I can hear you live, and
Mm-hmm.
then um, and then it goes to the stream a few seconds later. Yeah, it was kind of weird at first when Jose first joined because we were trying to figure out why I was having so many echoes. It's
Mm-hmm.
because I was watching the stream and recording the stream, and so it was just echoes all over the place. So it was it was pretty bad. So
A bunch of clones
yeah,
screaming the
so
room.
yeah, we just muted the YouTube channel while we were using Discord because that Discord's easier to hear. So
I'm reading here 2 new short stories from author Michael C. Miller, The Exile and Oblivion, Tales from the World of Eos. They could The Exile.
now I want something I can do like well if I think these are in the way, I can just hide them and then I can go from there. Like I was trying to see this side, but all those supports were in the way, so I can just hide those supports while I'm working, which is nice. I'll try and do a little running commentary as I go, as we get used to doing this. Oh, I'm curious. I'm just curious. I'm going to check when my microphone's going to come because my wife said to order it. Oh, it's not out for delivery yet. It'll probably be here late this. It'll probably be early this evening before I get it. What are you working on, David?
I'm working on the frontiers. On frontiers right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to make something a little bit different, but yeah, it's hard because it is like an alien, but not alien. So yeah, complicated.
That's because you're doing sci-fi, right? For it,
More or less.
kind of, sort of. You have to show me later. And then Jose, what do you got left to do on the kobolds?
A lot, but I hope I'll be able to get ready tomorrow.
I know
Need to
you
finish
got
them.
most of the drummer and the what's
But I want to add some variation in the instruments before shipping it. I already have the drums. That's the good stuff.
the drum?
But
Yeah, the drums look good.
I want to test like the drumming poses for this guy, and maybe add horn, blowing the horn with the drumming is an option too. I have one instrument of those ready. Also, I have to try. So
You always just do make it two of them, and then that just one with the horn and one with the drum.
mhm,
That way we could give them a bonus model. But I don't want to take extra time because we're so far behind on them.
mhm. Yeah,
That's
it's
what I'm worried about is just being so we are so far behind delivering.
uh, a
That's why
lot.
the next Kickstarter everything's gonna be done beforehand. Everything's gonna be finished
Yeah,
or at
the
least
Norton.
ready for supports because I can do
Yeah,
supports and not worry about it. But
and it's
without
more
having the models,
uh,
it's hard.
being few people just working like two guys. It's better to have like everything like 90% ready.
We just won't do any stretch goals, or at least that kind of stretch goal. I could do something depending on what it is. I can do a different stretch goal, but I'm not gonna do it models as a stretch goal next time.
Nah, no, it does. It is really a lot of work to do. Reese was thinking the same. It was like, I will not do stretch goals next harder, just to avoid the all the
Unless
struggle.
unless people are really going, we want stretch goals. I'm not gonna.
Guys,
I mean, people. We didn't
already,
get a lot of feedback. We only for the amount of
no,
backers we had. It could have been if we had more backers. It probably wouldn't have been more of an issue because we could have did more. But
yeah, the thing is that that is really more like a pre-sale when you are launching these models, and people want, when they finish the starter, they want the stuff really fast. Mm, Sometimes they don't know that it takes time to develop the content, and if the team is small working on that stuff, maybe one sculptor, like in my case, takes more time. And
I
well,
think it takes more time because of the power issues you have. I think that's.
in addition, additionally,
I think that's your main thing is power delivery.
yeah, that is the additional struggles. And it's getting better. Now I have optic fiber internet and helping a lot.
Oh, I've got actually. Speaking of internet, my my wife ordered a new router and a new Wi-Fi. A, ca- a, she ordered a new cable modem and she ordered a new Wi-Fi router,
Nice.
and we should be getting that before the end of the week, I think.
Wi-Fi 6.
Yeah, it's a 6E router. Um, the
Nice.
thing's a monster. It's so it should hopefully. I run off Wi-Fi, so everything that I do is has to go over that. So I think it'll probably be a better, clearer connection.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's bad right now, but sometimes the internet gets a little a little slow, especially if we're streaming and my son's streaming and other stuff.
Yeah.
Because we
Uh,
all share the same thing, except for my
um,
son is hardwired right now. He's directly connected to the modem, so with a network cable. So he has a little bit better connection for his stuff, which it, with him and how much he plays games, he kind of needs that stability for the games.
mm-hmm.
not wanting to cooperate with me. There we go. Sometimes you got to kind of play around with the supports to get them in the right spot.
Taking a look at your books here. Really cool.
Yeah, I was just talking with David about those earlier. The first short story is kind of like a battle with a dragon and different people, and then with basically like a he's a kind of the main one of the main bad guys, and
Mm.
then and then the second story is kind of a different story. It's based on I told him on a story by Edgar Allan Poe called The Cask of Amontillado. I don't know if you know that story, but it's very similar to
Mm.
that. It was kind of an inspiration for that story. Um, yeah, that's my favorite Edgar Allan Poe story, short story. Stuck with me since literature in junior high.
Each one is 7 pages.
And the text is not small, so it should be pages should go pretty fast reading
You made this in 2020, right?
it. A couple years ago, something like that. I kind of forget.
I'm just guessing because it says that
Whatever the copyright date
copyright
is, and
2020.
whatever the copyright was when I wrote them. So I think it's within a year I made the book. So it might be 3 years old. I've probably gone through a dozen drafts of the book of the short stories. They take a lot of time to edit, and I'm a perfectionist when it comes to like some things. So I want to see when I read something, I want it to look and sound correct.
Mm.
So it's
You keep refining the.
yeah, it's a curse. I go in and I want to keep editing and editing and editing, and at some point you have to realize that you need to stop and continue the story and not keep rewriting the same spot. That's what you need to do is write the whole story and then come back and change it.
Mm.
So and or edit it and stuff. You can before it used to be checking spelling and errors and stuff like that, but nowadays you have your computer corrects it half the time for you nowadays. So
Mhm.
it's a different beast.
Now it doesn't only correct the spelling, it writes for you.
Oh well.
Which is another business now.
Oh, that's
Another,
AI. That's not even I wasn't
yeah.
even talking about AI. I think AI is not the greatest right now.
No, it's very how
I
I
mean, it's an
can.
interesting tool for some things. It just depends. I mean, you showed me the stuff that you've done
Mhm.
with the Nvidia card that I sent you.
Yeah, testing
for the
the
Chat
model.
GPT stuff, uh,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh, no,
doing
not directly ChatGPT, but yeah, installing LLMs in my own server so I
yeah,
can try them and make them do stuff for me, like uh,
yeah, like the thing
teach
that you
me
showed
about
me with.
certain topic. Like, yeah, give me. It was really useful for when I was formatting a new hard drive that doesn't have partition. So I was not knowing if I should use Gparted or another one that I don't remember right now. But there was like two kind of partition systems, but to create the partition table. And after that, you format and on the format that of your preference. I am using Linux, so I am using ext4. I'm not wrong. That is the file system for Linux
And which
right
one did
now.
you which uh, version of Linux did you say that you installed?
Pop
Uh,
OS.
it was Pop OS. I was going to say Pop OS, but
Okay.
I couldn't remember. I've
Yeah,
been
Pop OS
watching
from
I've
System
been
System
watching
76.
I've been watching Wendell from Level One Tech too much, so I know that he's all Linux. So it's like not all Linux, but he's like a server guy.
Yeah,
So
Pop OS is
he always talks about Linux.
good.
I need to.
It is Ubuntu 22.04 LTS. That is the base of Pop OS, but Pop OS is more customized than the regular distribution.
Right.
It's really
More user
the
friendly, isn't it? More user friendly.
not only that they have support. They're backed up by a company called System 76 that makes computers with their own system, which is Pop OS. So when they sell the hardware, they sell also the software. They uh, give you a custom Linux system with the hardware
Okay.
for the people that buys the PC. But you also can download the system, and the nice stuff is because you gifted me this uh, NVIDIA graphics card, so thanks again for that. It was really funny because I was okay. I have an NVIDIA graphics now. How in the world
David just left.
I must be busy.
Yeah.
How in the world
I just heard
I will
him
be
being
using
out
that with Linux?
Discord. What?
I was thinking when I was installing Linux, how in the world I will run the drivers for NVIDIA, because I know sometimes they give troubles depending on your distribution of Linux. And the one I had was not working, not detecting the drivers. So I just search on Pop OS, and they have a Pop OS that already is pre-built with the NVIDIA graphics. So you don't have to touch that stuff. You just install the system, and already you have the drivers running, and it just detected the graphics card. And super cool because I was just installing the OLAMA and installing the large language models that OLAMA offers, the open source ones, and it runs like a champ here. And the same for the games. When I get installed Steam here, hopefully,
Yeah.
then I will be able to try the performance of the graphics card. It is really, really cool.
I'm wondering how I don't know. I didn't play Starfield with that card, so I don't know how well it would play it. You're gonna have to probably play it at low settings just to see it,
Mm.
because it's pretty even on some other cards, it's a pretty demanding game. for stuff.
Yeah, it depends also on the
Depends what you're doing
setting.
or why.
Mhm. There is uh okay. Someone join it.
Yep, David's back.
Yeah, my computer crashed
Ah,
again.
Ouch.
you should try doing the updates like I said earlier.
Yeah,
It is
I already did,
hmm,
but I don't know. I mean,
I'm 99% sure it's probably ZBrush doing it.
yeah.
I mean, just is.
So, Jose, can you remind me what is your job? Sorry.
No,
No, don't worry. I also work sculpting miniatures, but with Blender. Apart from that, I draw, I do concept art, and I can also
and
keep my own
illustrations.
system. Yeah,
He has
so
an illustration job that he's contracted right now that he's doing too
Oh, nice.
yeah,
for
I'm doing some paintings for a website of a friend.
Okay, but you were a genius on Blender, right?
yep.
I am not genius on Blender, but I know how to work with Blender.
Well, it's the same.
Well, he's been working with
Because
Blender a long time. He's been working with Blender for several years, so he knows a lot. And when new stuff comes out, he takes some time and learns new things and stuff. So we're always learning something new from him. Um, me and me and Reese. It's like, how do we do this? And then Jose tells us a way to do it that was different than what we were doing. So
It's a mutual feedback because I learn from Michael and from Reese too. When they discover new stuff and they teach me how they do stuff. So it's really cool when you have this feedback.
okay, for sure you know how to do render, right? On
Oh
Blender, right?
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Let me share you some stuff.
Show you, no share you.
Oh, sure.
he wants to share in Discord, is what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. I
the
know what
the
I said.
word.
It's the word. It's the word. It's the what we were David and I were talking earlier about how one word means one thing in another language and stuff, and it's like, no, you really do mean it this time. It's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, let me check the thing here. I have a render. Thing is here.
yeah.
Just a sec.
So it's taking.
Yeah.
I'm adding extra supports in here because the it's a thicker area since I've made this model a large model. So even though it doesn't say to support there, I'm putting stuff there so that when it prints that there is a support structure underneath because it's like I'm hitting the edge, but then you see how it's flat, like ish right here. I got a support under there so that that whole part can be printed. Sorry.
Okay, I found the stuff. So let me check here, David, where you are.
It's like I'm doing this and I go, oh, I forgot to save. So now I'm saving. I forgot to. I just get going and then I will sometimes support for a couple hours and then forget to hit save. And then it's like, oh,
Oh,
I guess I just saved.
you don't have automatic saving in.
It saves a backup every 5 minutes, um, but it doesn't save to my save file. It makes a backup, which is different. So I just need to remember to hit my regular manual save
Hmm.
more often. I think everybody needs to do that for everything. But
There you go, David.
oh, so let's look at what he's showing here.
Where? Oh, okay.
In
In the,
private message.
okay.
Oh, in private message. I thought you were showing it in the Discord stream.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
No, no, no.
But
I'm here.
No,
I
he's
have,
fine. He's
I have this. Oh, okay. Nice. You made everything? I mean, environment, character, and everything?
mhm, yeah,
Nice. And this is Blender, right?
yes, real
And
time.
how is your sorry? How are your hard surface skills?
Basic.
Basic.
Of,
Okay.
I mean, I don't specialize in doing like robots, but I know how to
Mm-hmm.
do hard surface modeling, and I know how to do Boolean, how
Uh-huh.
to use
Okay.
Boolean tools for
Mm-hmm.
prototyping. Because right
Okay.
now it's really like everything is kit bashing. Really, if you
Mm-hmm.
will be doing robots, you will not be doing all the assets from scratch, but you will be bring the like the model kit,
Mm-hmm.
like with the screws and
Mm-hmm.
pipes and tubes and anything that can really be useful. You kit bash and you build the
Mm-hmm.
robots or the spaceships. If you don't have the assets or you don't
Mm-hmm.
find them, then you make it. You make the kit,
Mm-hmm.
and with the kit, you start to
Okay.
assemble the stuff. That scene is done with public domain 3D scans.
Mm-hmm.
I took the 3D scans from Sketchfab, but they are CC0. Are not,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not violating any copyright, but they are from, I think, from Malopolska Museum. I
Mm-hmm.
think that there is a museum from Poland that makes 3D scan of a bunch of stuff. So they have also minerals.
Are they part of the Scan the World project?
I don't know, but maybe,
Mm-hmm.
probably.
Okay.
They have their own
Pizza.
profile on uh, Sketchfab, and they have a bunch of models in CC0 3D scans with already already with the materials. You
Oh,
don't have
okay.
to set up the materials, which is nice. So I bring these like minerals, and I
Mm-hmm.
start to use simple deform modifier to
Mm-hmm.
bend, squash, stretch, twist, and that allowed me to do these like rings of
Okay.
you see these white rings that have a
Mhm.
door.
Mhm.
Those are really they have the shape of quartz crystal,
Oh.
like quartz crystal stone. It is a
Mhm.
flat stone, and I just blend it like uh, um, clay
Mhm.
to make the round tube. And with that
Okay.
round tube, I scale also to shrink it to
Mhm.
make it like a cylinder
Okay.
gate. And I did that with all the environment.
Mm.
And let me see if for the
And
floor,
mhm.
I did the same stuff. I did variation with repetition of one single mineral. That mineral have like metallic
Mhm.
stones, and it's a tiny mineral. I mean, it's not something that in real size will be bigger than your hand.
Mhm.
That have a ton of detail. So this will be cool as a floor. So I started to duplicate, and make
Mhm.
variations with the
Okay.
rotation and scale.
Mhm.
I put
Mm.
it like smaller here, bigger there,
Mhm.
and just randomize a little bit by hand because you can do that automated, but because of
Yeah.
the scale of
That's
the
my
scene,
question. Mhm.
It doesn't
You
look
you can
natural
you.
when you don't do
Mm.
it when the computer does it, and you have to
Mm.
hand do it.
Can, do you know how to do procedural with node things?
with the geometry nodes, not yet. But there
Mm-hmm.
are add-ons that are free that I want to
Mhm.
get that allow you to do like grass automated.
Okay.
There
And
are other
what about part of a body, for example, a robot?
part of a body
Uh-huh.
for a
I
robot.
Yeah, I have a file that I bought somewhere that you can do that with a mech like and with weapon. So you
Mm,
just press a button and the computer build automatically a weapon. Click, 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 click,
that's
and you
cool.
hit.
I
Hmm.
heard about someone that did that. I don't remember the name of the guy. He have a YouTube channel,
Yeah, yeah,
and,
yeah. I think this guy. Give me one
and
second. I'm gonna find
I
it.
don't remember the name of him, but he have also a system called ECBPY, which was like a simplification of the Blender API, the
Mm-hmm.
Blender Python API, and he put like an overlay of that to reduce complexity and simplify the way that you were
Mm-hmm.
writing your add-ons with that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but Curtis Holt is his name. I remember now.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
watching
looking right
people in the
now.
community. So, but yeah, Curtis Holt is what maybe it's not the same guy, but probably is because not so many people are is doing that.
Yeah,
It's
it's
really hard to do.
Curtis Hall. There we go. Here is for free. I have the random mesh generation. So you want it? I'm gonna send it to you. I
Nice.
really don't know how it works, but I have to do something with the code on Blender. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to add it to your. Mm, okay.
Random mech generation.
Yeah, and let me know because I really don't know how it works.
How it works, but he have the tutorials in his website
Hmm.
explaining. Let me check. You have to check also what from which time he launched that.
Yeah, and I have this that I think is.
Did you bought that on his Gumroad?
Yeah, 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 yeah. that really don't know how to uh, how to do it really.
Most
Oh,
there is no
know what?
file uh, instruction in the zip folder.
I don't know. Probably not. Well, you are the genius. Come on.
I am no genius, like I tell you. No genius, no. Just another a fellow artist trying to figure it out how to do stuff. Genius is
Yeah.
Kit Bash library. You see,
Mm-hmm.
he have tips for building a Kit Bash library, and that is really or 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
This guy Curtis Holt, he is genius. Review Bygen version 6. Modular environments, learn simulations. I'm downloading the files. Useful add-ons. Robotic design. We have a 4-part tutorial about robotic design. Have you watched those?
No.
Tips for concepting. These are really old, like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But you know his YouTube channel, right?
Yeah. I know.
Nice. Mech Generator. There you go. It's really old. It's for Blender
Mm-hmm.
2.8 and the random generation. That is what I was worried about. If your files are really old and you are using a newer Blender version, watch out because maybe there's something broken
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because Blender API gets updated on each new launch.
Mm-hmm.
And for instance, right now we're in 4.2,
That's brand
and
new.
Mm-hmm.
mhm, so there is a bunch of stuff that changed. Even we have a new EV that is
Mm-hmm.
completely different from the old one. You have ray tracing in real time, so
Mm-hmm.
more than before. Now it's even better and more realistic. The EV real time uh,
That's a lot.
rendering
That's
engine.
a lot more closer to cycles than the last one was.
Hmm.
Those are the two different render engines, Cycle and Eevee.
You have even displacement of material displacement now in real time in EV, which was not
Nice.
possible before. And what I mean with that is that you can add displacement through the nodes in the shader, and that will displace the geometry in the model.
Yeah.
So
I think
if
if
you
I
and
think
you
if
I
you
think you can
speak
apply that.
if you speak Chinese, I think I'm gonna understand better because I really
Okay.
don't know what you're talking about.
He
No, 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 no,
doesn't.
no, no, no. Don't come. You are a sculptor. You use VDM brushes and you use
Okay.
alpha brushes. Those
Okay.
are displacement maps applied to the mesh. You have a
Okay.
high resolution mesh when you are sculpting in ZBrush, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do when you want to sculpt something in certain way? I need alpha brush. That alpha
Mm-hmm.
brush have black and white image. That black and white image is a displacement map. It's just being
Okay.
applied in a brush. But instead of
Mm-hmm.
applying to a brush, you apply it to the material itself. The material uses the UV
Mm-hmm.
information in the mesh and maps the texture to the whole model. Instead of you doing with the brush, it is being applied to the full model or a
Okay.
section of the model if you're using the UVs.
Mm-hmm.
The point with this is that it is using the material to displace in real
Mm-hmm.
time, and you can even apply it. So
Okay.
that can save you a ton of work instead of doing manually, adjusting or doing a lot of VDM brushing over the surface, you just apply a texture, and that texture will displace the flat plane into wherever displacement you are inserting into the material.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
So that can be really, really handy for environments. Maybe even for
Okay.
characters if you are doing scales and maybe you want scales here and scales not
Like
here.
on a
You can.
dragon, for instance.
Yeah, I think you can do. For instance, you can paint the mask black and white, and you can tell with the mask, with the masking,
Okay.
with a mask texture, black and white. You can say, okay, here scales in black, and here no scales in white. Just you can flip always those values, but just for
Okay.
saying something. And you apply in the black the scales and the big ones, and you apply in the white maybe a tiny group of scales. So you can do that with the material displacement. If you like it, you poof, go to the material modifier and you apply the modifier, and you have the displacement already done for you. So you don't have
Okay.
to. You go. It's like tiling, a
Yeah,
pattern.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it.
It's
I
just different
copy.
names for some of the same things, and it's
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I hope it doesn't sound Chinese to you anymore. But
Mm-hmm.
you already know the stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. I think I had to go because I had to finish this frontier alien thing, and yeah, I'm not
You're
right
doing a
now.
frontier campaign?
Yeah, we're gonna do
for
one. Yeah.
Mammoth is going to try one.
Mm-hmm. And see what
What,
happens.
how is your experience with frontiers lately?
They haven't done it. Yeah, this is their first
Oh,
one. They haven't done it.
okay. So you have. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I hope
So
that goes great for you, my friend.
yeah, I hope so for everybody. I mean,
It
yeah.
means more work for
So
me eventually.
I mean, is Jose finish everything? Probably yes. It's gonna go well, but come on, Jose,
Mm.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Just do it. I know that meme, though.
All right.
Okay.
All right, David.
Okay.
We'll
Bye.
talk to you
Bye,
later.
guys.
Have a good
Yes.
day.
Bye.
Bye,
You
my
too.
friend.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Mm, mm. All right. You're still there, right, Jose?
Hmm?
Just making sure you're still there.
Here, just replying to another friend that is installing Unreal Engine his machine, and he was asking me questions about it.
Is that the friend in Panama?
No, no, here in my city,
Oh.
in my community, he's really a neighbor, but he's trying to learn Unreal Engine.
Mm. Oh, I thought it was the other guy that you were telling me about that just bought the computer, also doing the artwork for the website. Mm. All right. Come on. That didn't do what I wanted. Excuse me. All right. Just make sure I have all my other screens up on the other computer, other monitor. What are you working on, Izzy?
Right now, just finishing the digestion because I was, like I say, I just had the lunch, but a big one. So I was just doing digestion. I will start to work in the kobolds in a little bit and replying to my friend that he's trying to get Unreal.
That's a big download too.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like several gigabytes for Unreal.
Right here.
Mm. Kind of keep going back and forth between the computer looking at it or other monitor. But
I'm laughing because David was talking to me in English and then, se me olvidó. I forgot that you can speak Spanish. Sorry.
yeah, yeah, you guys could have just went off in Spanish and, blah, 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 and it would have been fine with me because I was half expecting you to explain it in Spanish to him just because it would be easier.
Don't worry, I want to learn Chinese too and Japanese.
Japanese is really hard. Japanese is like one of the hardest ones to learn.
No, contrary. I think it's harder to learn Chinese than Japanese. Because Japanese, we have a ton of anime and it's really similar to pronouncing in Spanish.
Hmm.
Bueno, bendiga, papá, ya va para la casa. My nephew is going. Come, oíste, cabezón. I'm telling him, blessing him, saying him goodbye. He is going home. I'm telling him he have to eat. He likes to watch Minecraft gaming stuff, but he doesn't like to eat a lot. So he needs to put in order his priorities. More eating, less Minecraft, my friend.
I just thought he was playing with your Switch that I sent you.
Yeah, he plays with the Switch, but he plays with the Switch like less than watching Minecraft videos, which is
Hmm.
pretty weird because
A lot of people watch Minecraft. Yeah.
eh,
See, yeah. How old is he?
8,
Yeah,
less
Minecraft
than 8.
videos are just fine.
Yeah, he loves to watch his Minecraft videos. And I'm like, okay. The other day I was, you want to play with the Switch, and he preferred he was no, I want I was you can play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and he just preferred to watch Minecraft videos that day. I was like laughing in my room like these kids these days are nuts. If I had the chance to play with a Switch when I was a kid, I would be playing with the Switch. Not just me. Maybe if I install Minecraft in Switch, which I can do, but I have to pay for that, it
Yeah,
will be like, I want to play with the Nintendo Switch because Minecraft.
yeah.
Okay,
I have Minecraft, but I don't think I got it installed. I think I bought it on the Microsoft store, but I have not played it. I would play it more on my phone than I play it on my computer. There was a time where several years ago where um, the kids and I all played Minecraft at the same time, and then we would play on the same server. And I would go around while the kids weren't here, and I would make a big old castle for everybody to live in. And then when everybody came over, then they could just log in and they would go to like the castle and then explore from there. And I would give them all kinds of equipment and stuff in their room. So,
mm,
yeah.
I still have a delay with. Well, I watched the delay the video. You're talking and the disparity on time. And I'm replying also to David and to my friend that is trying
For
to use.
Unreal. Yeah. Yeah, see, I want to kind of want to stream like some stuff that like when we talk about game design or things like
Mm.
that too, you know.
Mm.
I was talking with. I was supposed to have a meeting yesterday for Mammoth, and then they got so busy talking that they were late to the meeting, and then by the time that they were done talking, they said, "Oh, we'll just have the meeting tomorrow." And I was like, "Okay, I'll take the meeting tomorrow." But they moved the meeting earlier and didn't tell me, so I show up right at the end of the meeting today, and nobody was there except David because he moved it earlier, and I was like, "Ah." So I
Mm.
talked to David for over an hour today. So.
I'm watching this Frontiers page on Anime Factory to see what the guys are doing.
Who is doing?
Let me check.
I haven't looked at
I don't.
Frontiers in a while. I am a little frustrated with that stuff at the moment.
Mm. Um, I don't see the frontier of the guys coming.
We don't have it listed yet.
That's why.
Yeah, we don't. He's gonna make the stuff first, and then we'll have Callum, which is the graphic artist for Mammoth. He'll do all the really cool artwork and the renders and all that kind of neat stuff once David's done, and then I'll go in and I'll support the models and stuff like that. So
Nice.
I'll have more work. Definitely have more work later, which is why you need to know how to do supports by watching my live streams and learning from me.
I will be watching when stuff comes live.
Hopefully, watch them live. Because after I'm done, I'll go back and I'll look at how the stream looked um, later tonight or whatever.
Hmm. We'll do a review of the
This
stream.
is a lot. I've been streaming. I don't know how long have we been streaming now. What time is it? Almost 2 hours. I don't know.
Wow.
Um, I don't know how long ago I started. I think it was just after one. I have to look. Yeah, I've been streaming about an hour and a half. Yeah.
I think I joined a little bit later than you were streaming before I joined.
My daughter must be at work now. She. I tell you what happened to my daughter. She's probably not. I'm streaming with this that happened to my daughter. That's not very good, I guess. My daughter got a new car.
Wow,
So
that's cool.
well, the reason she got a new car is somebody at her new apartment that she has. Somebody came and drilled a hole in her gas tank on her old car and then stole all the gas and siphoned it out.
Is
So she got a new car because they it would have been it's like $2,000 to fix her old car. So anyway, now I'm gonna go back to the light support. Anyway, so that she wasn't feeling well, and that happened to her, and then she got a new car, and I think she likes her new car.
my friend wants to use Unreal Engine, but it's not uh, cooperating with his machine.
Does he have a new enough machine to run it right? I mean, it can, I guess.
Oh, he have an old machine, but he's trying to learn Unreal Engine 5, but his current setup, he cannot do it. I think he will need to use Godot or use GDevelop 5.
Use what? I'm sorry.
Godot. Those are game engines, game developing engines.
Oh,
He have done projects before. He was doing a labyrinth. He knows how to make programming and basic programming, but he was able to do in Unity a labyrinth game. I was surprised with his work. It's really good. He's very smart. So he's trying to do again, or now in vacations, another project.
Ah, hmm. I need to figure out the streaming music thing so we can have music going while we're doing this too. Have some like background tavern music or something. I mean, I can play music, but then I might get a copyright ban.
Mm.
Actually, I own some copyrighted stuff. I could actually stream that since I own the rights to use it, I guess. I can make a playlist and do that, I guess. It's some royalty-free music that I bought on Humble Bundle, of all places. I keep waiting for them to have a good one again. So I got some good Humble Bundle music for like using for us for Kickstarters and stuff.
Humble Bundle is really cool.
I don't think they have anything right now that I like though. I mean, they've got a clip studio thing right now. I don't care about that. They have Poser 12 for designing 3D models, I guess. I don't really care about that right now. No music bundles at the moment. All right.
We're almost ready there with the base.
Huh?
You are almost ready there with the base. I'm watching here.
Oh, I still have a lot to go. There's I've got the cape. I got most of the cape done.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is kind of at an angle. So I want to support the bottom. And kind of support the side a little bit.
Mm.
I think I'm going to take a break here soon.
Me too. I will take a break here, stretch my legs, go to the kitchen, get water,
All right,
and then
I'm gonna end the stream, and then I'll see how it went, maybe, and then come back.
mm-hmm,
So,
that will be cool. But
all
it's
right,
nice to be able to participate with you in the streaming. That is really cool. I
no
hope
problem.
next time this
We'll do it.
can join
We
us.
can do it again. We'll see how it goes, and then
Maybe I can stream for next time. I can also participate with Blender when you give me a chance.
I can rearrange the screen a little bit, and I can put you up on the screen too,
That will be nice.
like how I'm
Whenever,
there. But I don't
when
know.
I when I get my
But
stuff.
that's a little setup once we're in Discord because it's just capturing Discord and stuff. So
David doesn't play uh BTT, because maybe we can. I know he's a busy man, but like everyone
I don't
here.
know if he's busy right now. I think he's upset right now because of his computer. But um,
But no,
that's
I
the
hope.
problem with the mini computers. If something breaks, man, you're screwed, and you gotta just get another computer.
Yeah,
So whereas if one part of my computer breaks, I can just replace the part, not the whole thing.
yeah. That,
Anyway,
but I
all
hope he
right.
records. Well, my
Well,
friend,
I'll come back in a little bit and we can talk, and then I'm gonna
for
end the
sure.
stream, let people know we're ending, and then all
So
right.
goodbye to
Bye,
the
everybody. Have a good